Belladonna, you being his girlfriend, you have the power within you to tell him to stop doing this crap to Autumn because there's no sense in it, period. None. Okay, to start with, though, he did go after her, and it was the beginning of spring of this year, and he had been pestering her, because that's what he was constantly calling me. But he would bug her every day to be his friend or his girlfriend. There is just something about him she doesn't like, and she don't want no part of him. And he needs to learn how to understand that there's going to be times there's going to be rejection. And he needs to learn how to deal with it in a manly way and not being an asshole and make videos and try to hurt her in every way, shape, form that he possibly can. Okay, number 3, the bullshit we talked about back in August, that did happen. In fact, we just found out in March, late March, early April, that she is epileptic and she has these seizures and all this other crap. He is calling her a liar, and he has seen the medicine that she has seen, a picture of the medicine bottle that she has to take for her seizures. See, whenever he was in the hospital, he would, over his heart, so to speak, he would say that he was in the hospital over his heart and all this other crap. Okay, well, no one, not even my own family ever doubted him that he was in there for that reason. He was hooked up to all kinds of shit. But see, when I go to the hospital, they hook me up to all kinds of shit too, but that doesn't always mean it's my heart, it's my lungs. And actually, I do have problems with my lungs. But with her, he kept saying that she's a liar and that we had proved it. We had made a short video and posted it with her being in the hospital, with her having her papers to prove that she has seizures, all this other stuff. And he still claims that she's a liar. Okay, well, it pisses me off to the max because, like I said, we never doubted him. And is him having you as his girlfriend, you know about a lot of this stuff that's going on between him and Autumn. And the bad part of it is you have got to learn how to steer him away from that, because not only can he get himself in a lot of trouble, Autumn, with that medicine that she takes, she rages, and that's not something that she likes to do, but sometimes she can't help it because of the medication. She goes to the doctor soon, so we can talk about that further. However, with that being said, she doesn't need to have any more seizures. Those can kill her. And the colloid cyst you made fun about, she does have that. It's COLLOID cyst. Look it up, please. That way you'll learn what it is. She also has Chiari, CHIARI, malformation, type 1. And it causes seizures. So you need to look that one up too. So anyway, he calls her a liar and all this other stuff, threatening to call FBI on her, all this other crap, threatening to destroy her laptop. I mean, a bunch of other shit. The bad part of it is he has no leg to stand on. But I am going to tell you this, because that you know about this, it makes you an accomplice. And like I've said before in a lot of other videos, that making you an accomplice could fuck your world up. See, he could say that, he could lie about everything and say that he didn't do it and turn around and blame you for it. And the bad part of it is you need to make him understand you're not taking the fall for him no matter what. Now, with that being said, I did post a picture of him to one of my cop buddies. They know what he looks like now. They know that if I have any more problems out of him, it's to get a hold of him. And I am to have a no contact order put against him, because they have to call where he lives and talk to the police there and tell them that I am done and fed up with all the stupid shit. Now, with that being said, he cannot mention our names to you or anybody else. He cannot get on her lives. You cannot either. You can't do anything once this goes through. And I'm still thinking about pushing a no contact order. But I'm going to wait. But he tell him that he doesn't need to keep going after her, because that's the reason why she retaliates. It's because every time I turn around, he's telling her that she sucks dick, she's a cunt, she's this, she's that. He's got to stop doing that and just act like she's dead, because that way it'll be better for everybody. That way he'll ignore her, she'll ignore him. That's just all there is to it. But making you an accomplice to all this is bullshit, and he needs to quit before he gets you in trouble too. You don't need none of that stuff. And you need to tell him, too, that being your girlfriend, it makes you jealous for him to keep going after her, because there's no sense in it. None. And the sad part of it is when he keeps going after her like that, it just shows that he's insecure about everything in life. It also shows that he doesn't have any respect for you. And he doesn't. He keeps going after her. Why? And you need to ask him that. Why? Why do you keep going after her? She's not doing anything to you. You need to tell me why you keep going after her. See, that makes you should ask questions. And tell him. And be straight up with him. If you don't stop, I'm going to walk. That way, he'll get it to his head that you mean business. Don't let him sit there and keep doing stuff. And then he made a pun about her last name. And I heard you snickering in the background. And I accept your apology. However, with that, though, he said, be like your last name and perish. Okay, that means dead. You know, he's got to stop doing that kind of stuff, too, because he thinks that she may not catch on, but I catch on. And me being her mom, it fucking pisses me off. But just let him know that his picture is already to the police station. They already know what he looks like. They already know that he keeps getting more trouble up. I am. They told me to file a no contact order. Thank you.